right, everybody. Well, I'm parked right there. This is Beach Boulevard. That's where I filmed my Fright Fest video zombie film over there back in the day. So this is Beach Boulevard. The bridge is over there. I'm in Jax Beach. And I am walking today for my pre-Thanksgiving walk. So basically, I'm doing this to purge all stresses and anxieties of the work week. I'm off today and tomorrow, and so I wanted to get out and walk, and I'm doing something different today. I'm walking to a preserve I haven't been to in years. I don't know how long I'm gonna walk today, but I plan on doing it for a little while at least. So, and then later I'm gonna go buy my new TV. Got my headphones, got my Woody Allen stand-up album I'm gonna be listening to, so let's go. All right, so I'm taking this road south for about a mile to the preserve. And like I said, I'm parked way down towards Beach Boulevard. I am doing and enjoying what my friend Shane would say, that festive feeling. Hello, Mr. Manatee. It's overcast out today, which is okay. I didn't want the sun beating down right on me, and it makes it feel a little bit cooler out. And really, this is how it is every Thanksgiving here in Jacksonville, down in Florida. So to me, this is Thanksgiving. Cloudy, not raining, a little cool, sometimes hot. It would be hot if the sun was out today, but hey, look, this is a dog park right here. And there's also the old baseball diamonds that I used to play at when I was younger. All right, so I'm looking north. There's actually a little curve right here in the road. The preserve is way at the end of this. You can actually see, no, you can't, never mind. But yeah, man, I feel so good out here. I know I'm gonna be sweating in a little bit, and now I'm starting to walk by one of the back ends of Jacksonville Beach Golf Course. When I was younger, I used to ride my bike in there at night and take golf balls that were left over. I'm not sure that was legal, but I mean, it's wide open, and this is the back end of it. But I think we all do stuff as teenagers that are questionable. Anything that I might have done that was maybe questionable was all in good faith, with a little bit of innocence in there, because I was just being a rambunctious and mischievous teenager. All right, still walking by the golf course. And the preserve is actually right here. I guess they were recently doing construction on this road somewhere, maybe after Hurricane Matthew. And they still have their roadblocks up over there. Other than the fact that it's cloudy, it's a pretty day out here in terms of how it feels. All right, I'm here. Yeah, it's really pretty out here. Hurricane Matthew damage, it must be. Hurricane Matthew damage. And so basically, I think there's one trail and then it goes into these offshoots that are like, you know, you can observe the river and everything like that. So I'm gonna do every trail. I'm gonna do the main one and then go through each of the things. See, to me, that's Florida right here. All right, well, it doesn't get any better than this if you're born and raised here in Florida. This is Florida right here, other than the beach, which I originally was going to go to today, but I decided to do something more in the wilderness, I guess you could say. So throughout this video, you guys have already known it by now, I'm actually going to be sharing like an overhead map on the Runkeeper that I'm using just to show exactly where I'm at. So all right, well, I decided I'm gonna head back to the front because I think I'm gonna do a big detour that's gonna pretty much triple the length of my walk today. And I just wanna make sure I beat this weather. I'm actually gonna go around the golf course. So it's definitely gonna add some mileage, but it's all good. I'm having fun. Okay, I decided I'm not gonna go around the golf course for one reason. There's one little area that I don't really want to walk through per se for safety reasons, and I would have to walk down that street to get to where I needed to go. There's just one area I'm not going to mention that's really heavy in like drug activity and stuff, and I don't want to go down that, so I'm going to stay on this side of it, go around the golf course, but kind of go back where I came, sneak into the course, not into the course, but into where the baseball fields are, like where the baseball diamonds are, and then go down another road, so then I'll parallel the way I originally came up, even though I'm going down that road right now. All right, I'm gonna put my phone back in my pocket for a little bit. It's starting to rain a little bit and I don't want to get my phone wet. See you shortly. All right, well, I guess I beat it a little bit. I'm actually going to be going right here, cutting across. Let's do this. Here's that dog park I was talking about, and there's the baseball diamonds. Yeah, the rain actually felt a little good. I liked it. But yeah, I grew up playing baseball here every week for so many years. This was my place. Wingate Park is what it's called, not too far from where I grew up. Brings back memories. I used to walk through this one all the time, but the ones I played at were right over there. But there's just something about a baseball field I love. Or should I say baseball park? I've always just said baseball field or baseball diamond. Did any of you guys play t-ball and baseball when you were growing up? Did you like it? Of course, I'm wearing my Red Sox stuff, so you know I'm a big baseball fan. If you've followed me for any length of time, you know I'm pretty much an obsessed Red Sox fan. I watch every game. If I'm at work, I have the game on my phone, and I check in from time to time using the MLB TV app, plus some of the supplemental apps I have that I could follow the in-market games that I can't catch on the app because it's not out of market. You know how all that stuff works. That's a big ball. Here is the entrance to the golf course. So I came from way over there. I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of where I'm at. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Go ahead and cross the street again. Man, this whole area just brings back so many memories. Gosh. Yeah, this is the area where I played for years. And a lot of my friends, I went to a Catholic school, elementary school, when I was younger, and a lot of my friends in school were on my teams. And I actually just found out that one of my coaches actually passed away. And I was really sad to hear that. It brought back a lot of memories. I was really close to the guy. Well, at least his son. I spent the night at his house all the time, and he just recently passed away, I think within the past year. I just found out recently, and I was kind of bummed out. Flooded with memories. Awesome. Just got a call from my wife. We're going to be having lunch with my sister-in-law and her new husband. He is awesome. Really glad he's in the family. So it's going to be a fun couple days, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, the Jax Beach Popo station. Call that Popo. Alright, as you can see, I'm parallel with the road that I originally started on, which is over there. And Beach Boulevard is still right there. Alright, before I head back, I want to show y'all something. There's a cemetery over here that I think needs to be talked about. Back in the days of segregation, there were two cemeteries. There's this one, which was for African Americans, And then the other one on the other side, which I've been in and filmed the video in on my daily vlog channel. Sorry, my app started talking to me. So there was a cemetery for white people, cemetery for black people, and of course the white cemetery was always kept up. This one ended up being slowly neglected over the years, and recently they've been trying to restore it and all that stuff. So there's some really old ones here, and then there's some fairly recent ones. And it's called Lee Kirkland Cemetery. Lee Kirkland, I'm pretty sure, was an individual who took up the cause, who owned this land and wanted to make sure that the graves were respected, because there were some service members in here. And it's just a really interesting story. At the end of this video, I'm gonna do a little bit more research, and then I'll let you know. Okay, I checked really quick. Lee Kirkland was a city worker, and this is, I mean, even slaves were buried here in the 1800s. And Lee Kirkland was a city worker who took up the property and maintained it himself because he saw it was being so neglected and overgrown. And there's a lot of old gravestones here. And after he passed away in the mid-19th century, I think it was in the 1970s, I think maybe he passed away, 60s, 70s, somewhere around there, maybe even earlier, it started getting neglected again. And of course, some of the families couldn't afford to maintain it, and it was just neglected. And recently they just did this addition right here to Penman Road, which is that road right there. And there was a big controversy because they were just going to pave the road, and a lot of families were like, no, we have people buried on that land and you're going to put a road over it. They did all these tests and stuff and found that, you know, some people were just misunderstood about the situation. But just because there were no gravestones does not mean their family was not buried there, because back in those days nobody cared about them, unfortunately. And so, you know, and a lot of people were like, oh man, they're just trying to, you know, they feel like they're entitled to something. And I was always like, their family members were slaves and were poorly recognized by the government, and you want to say that they don't have any reason to feel that way or feel scared that their family's remains might not be found or might be just turned into a road? That's ridiculous, and I hate that kind of ignorance. And unfortunately, a lot of people in this city had that ignorance, and some people still do, in terms of what they think of this cemetery itself, which is sad and unfortunate. It's ridiculous. There's been some a couple young guys, maybe a little bit older than me, that have been taking upon himself like to volunteer and clean all these graves up. He's been in the news and stuff. Some controversy because the city's saying stop touching the gravestones, blah blah blah, we're taking care of it. Meanwhile, he's like, dude, there's bushes and grass that's like up to my knees and gravestones that have fallen over. You're not doing a darn thing. And some of these are really old. Some are broken. (1905). Some of these you can't even read anymore. It's actually really sad that this was allowed to happen. And some of these people were veterans. Pretty sure that's the guy who took care of it, Lee Kirkland. So he died in 1960. Yeah, it's sad. For those of you that are watching this on my main channel, this is just going to be a part of my walk video. For those of you guys that are seeing this part on my daily vlog channel, it's going to be on my daily vlog channel. It's going to be my daily vlog, part of my daily vlog for today. So, yeah. Parking lot where my car was parked is on the other side of this building. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching my walk video. At the end of this, I'll show my track that I did. I only did like about 2.5 miles or so today. Not that long, but time started running a little bit shorter than I thought. And I do got plans, so still feels good. Burned some calories, did some walking, got some quality, I was gonna say sunshine, but quality cloud time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know, click like if you like this video. Let me know if you want to see more of these kind of videos. I love doing them. These are my favorite kind of videos to do right now. So see you guys later.